Hey, what's going on? Happy Friday, everybody. I don't know who's here. People start filing in. We'll say hello and see what's up with everybody. We've had a couple interesting jobs we started on the old 55 out there. You guys notice it's out back. So we're doing a couple jobs on that before I put it in the trailer. Before I jump back on the Nova, I just wanted to get some stuff knocked out. Oh, one's there. Blue Jays. Blue Jays. I think baseball ended for us when the Phillies got knocked out. I'm pretty sure Kim doesn't. Are you paying attention anymore, hon? Yeah, we're not paying attention to that anymore. Hey Turlo, what's going on? How you been, Andy? Yo, Rick, what's happening, brother? Happy to see you. I saw a picture of your Bonnie Ray car. Mike put up on Facebook I think today or yesterday. I saw a picture of it. It was before the eyebrow repair. Mm. I'm glad to hear that, brother. Yeah, but we've been messing with R55 a little bit. I just want to do a couple jobs on it before I put it in the trailer for the winter and jump back on the Nova. We got all winter to do the Nova. I want to jump back into that, but there's a few of these jobs, these little hitters that I just wanted to make our car a little more complete. So I don't know if you guys, I don't know if you guys been checking that out, but I put out 2 shorts. I'm fixing the windlace. It was kind of loose in a couple spots. So I want to get that fixed. And then there's a couple more things I'd like to get fixed. What's this little all these sites are adding new stuff. It's messing me up. I like things to stay the same. Facebook is changing the way you upload the reels and how you can go about sharing. And now YouTube's doing the same thing with this AI stuff. It's getting a little too advanced for BW. All right, that's cool. That's cool. I haven't decided what I'm going to put on the Nova yet. I don't think I'm going to use that rear. If I do, I got to get all new seal kits for it. And I don't think it has the correct springs on it. We've been through that. I got to try to figure that job out too. But we got enough sheet metal to hang that's all backburnered. Josh, I need some of my shop space back. So I got to get to the point where I can put the roof back on that car because I got that big box out back. Yo, Jesus, man, I'm real sorry about your truck, Jesus. My heart was broken for you, buddy. I saw the pictures and the guy pulled out in front of you and all. Is it fixable or is it complete total loss? Are you going to be able to get front end parts and fix it? I was curious about that. Everybody take a sip. A moment of silence for Jesus's truck. Yeah. Kim gets nervous now when we take the car out because, it doesn't have to be you. It could be somebody having a bad day and turn right into you, and you can't control that stuff. I'm glad you're gonna fix it, Jesus. That's pretty cool. I follow your Facebook page along. I always see you guys doing stuff. You're constantly helping your buddy with his truck. So maybe he can come over and help you get the front of that thing put back together. Because that's a nice little truck, man. I like it. Hey, Tim, what's happening? Not a lot, man. We're just hanging out. I wanted to check in. I haven't seen you guys in a couple weeks. Just wanted to check in and see how everybody's doing. I know you guys, if you've watched the last couple shorts, and anybody who's waiting for the Nova content, it will be coming back up. It's just, I got to get these little hitters on my 55. I'm tired of driving it incomplete, if you know what I mean. So I just want to knock out some of these jobs. I got another job. Kim's tracking the parts for me, and I'll make a video on it. It's not a big deal, but I mean, I got a part coming for that. We'll make it. I think I've been doing shorts, but I think this one I'll do like a little video, like maybe 10-15 minute video. Yo, Don, what's going on? How you been, brother? Then once I get these little hitters knocked out, I'll take the 55 back around and it's going in the trailer for the winter. That's where it's sleeping this year. Then I'll have the full shop where I can turn the heat, put the heater Kim bought me back out there and keep it really nice and warm while I work all winter, and I'll be able to knock a lot of stuff out. Uh-oh. Have at it, Josh. Have at it, brother. I'm going to have me a sip of this High Life, and we'll get there slower, but we'll meet you there.
I just checked your part, and it's still in transit.
Well, there you go. My part's still in transit. There's a chance it comes tomorrow, but when it comes, I still got to make sure it'll screw into that other piece. I ordered a bulkhead fitting from Amazon, and it's brass, and you can tell somebody had it and returned it because the first two threads are dinged. So, and it's 1.5 inches. I don't have that big of a tap here. I think I have one at work. If I don't, maybe somebody does. So maybe I'll bring it with me and get somebody to tap it or something. But it stinks. It's like I think it was $26 or $28. And it's got a big nick in it. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. That's for the job I'm going to do, but we'll see. You can see like how I fix and how I decide I'm going to do stuff. I do a lot of my stuff with an industrial because that's what I do. It's like anyway. Yes, I did trim it down. It was time. It was starting to look really bushy. So Kim told me I was starting to look scraggly, and I don't want to look like a guy that lives in a van down by the river or whatever, or like I just come out of living in the woods for 5 years in a pop-up tent or something. So Kim said, maybe you ought to cut that thing. So we trimmed it down. That's how I used to carry it. I mean, I had my long goatee for a while, then I let it all bush out. And my beard doesn't behave. I mean, some guys like Jason, he's got a nice big beard, but his is nice and straight. Mine goes all crazy and stuff and gets all kinky. So I'm better off just keeping it short.
No, I'm not ready for the stupid Blue Jays. They beat the Phillies in the '93 World Series.
You're not getting any support out of this house, one, not for the Blue Jays. I don't know if it's wrong or not, Rick, but like my niece is getting married in a couple weeks, and you know, I know she probably doesn't want her uncle looking like a homeless person at the wedding. So I figured I better get it trimmed up. I seen you trimmed yours up too. You're looking pretty slick these days, dapper. I seen that picture you put on Facebook with your kids. You look like you trimmed your stuff up too. Looks like you're thinning down a little bit too. Looks like you took a couple pounds off. But anyway, we got a lot of the stuff done we needed to get done last month. You know, I went up there and I helped my brother close up his camp. We drug his golf cart home. We drove it up on the back of the truck with the ramps that I have that I used to get my tractor on and off the truck. Went right on. Came right back off too. So he's going to work on that over. Yeah, I seen that, Rick. 115 pounds. Wow, man. That's great, dude. That's awesome, man. You look a lot better. You look a lot healthier. I hope you feel better. Not carrying around that extra weight, I bet you do. Hey, Frank, what's up, brother? Glad to see you, man. Howie Mook, what's going on, man? Thanks. Yeah, it has been a minute. Yeah, we slowed down over here too, Howie. We're doing it every couple weeks now, doing the live. We can't keep up and do it every single week. Maybe when I'm starting to work on the car every night and stuff like that, then maybe we could start doing that because you run out of stuff, out of topics when I'm just now getting back into it. And like I said, I got my I got my car sitting out back so that I can get some the jobs knocked out on it. And the Nova's just sitting there waiting. I don't know, my one buddy, I thought he wanted me to do some work on his 55 too. I haven't heard from him in about a month, so if he don't reach out pretty soon, maybe I'll get a hold of him. But I kind of want to get on my own stuff anyway, so I'll leave it up to him to reach out to me. How's that convertible coming, Don? Have you done anything on the convertible? Mm.
Oh, no, Frank.
Oh man, Frank, I hope you're all right, brother. Don't be fooling around and do whatever the doctor tells you, brother.
He's in the cardiac care ward.
Yeah, we can't be losing no more hot rodders, man. We gotta all take care of each other and ourselves. Kim and I we're coming home from the we were at Costco yesterday. We were coming home and we were coming up this hill, and where my buddy that he retired, where he lives in a efficiency apartment above the Moose Lodge, and there was an ambulance and police there. And I know he hasn't been feeling well because I went to a cruising car show down there and he couldn't even come downstairs to hang out. So I was worried. I tried to text him, and Kim's like, check the Delco dispatch, and it said possible DOA and all this other stuff. And I was like, man, I hope it's not him. Well, I found out this morning it was him. Coworker of mine talked to the people at the Moose, and he passed away yesterday. Yeah. That kind of sucked. He only got 7 years retired. He was retired 7 years. He was in poor health when he left. He retired at 62. He had what's that? I don't know if it was emphysema or something. He had real bad breathing problems. I forget what it was called. Yeah, dude, it sucks, man. He was a nice guy.
It sounds like they're taking care of you, Frank. That's good.
What you got diagnosed with what, Howie? What is that? What's C2? Do you know what that is, hon?
Mhm.
Man, we all got to start taking better care of ourselves. I know I got to do better. I mean, I feel a lot better. They had me on cholesterol medicine and the statins, and I was on 30 milligrams. They don't even make a 30 milligram pill. They got a 20 and a 10. And it got to the point, I'm not kidding you, anybody that's taken them, it got to the point I couldn't get out of bed. Everything hurt. Like it's if the best way to describe it is you feel like you were lifting weights and you ripped all the muscles and you got to wait for the recovery. But that was every single day. And it got to the point where I was having trouble getting out of bed. So I haven't been to the doctor yet, but I went off of them. I guess it's been about 4 weeks. And I've not felt this good in 2 or 3 years. I guess that's about how long I was on them, about 3 years. And my memory's working better too. I was forgetting. I was like mid conversation and I was losing words, and I looked up the symptoms, and it was all the symptoms that are associated with cholesterol, the statins, and I had them all. And I think Kim said it best. If the solution is worse than or makes you feel worse than the thing, it might not be worth it. So I guess you got to pick your poison. So I'm going to try to eat better. I'm trying not to eat as much because I do eat too much, even though I'm thin, and I'm trying not to eat as much. So we'll see if I can do it with diet, maybe a little bit of exercise, but I'm not taking them anymore. If I die, so be it. At least I'll feel better and good when I do. I won't feel like I did. Yo, what's up? How you doing, Jason? Health is wealth, brother. Oh man, Howie. Treatable Howie?
Well, it's chronic. It's kind of like what I have.
Uh,
It's chronic lymphoma, but I don't have leukemia.
Kim doesn't have leukemia, but she does have chronic what was yours? Follicular, hon?
Yeah.
Yeah, Kim's is follicular. And you got keep on top of it, Howie.
What's the treatment for that, Howie? Do you have to get like chemo or immunotherapy?
What was the stuff they had you on, hon?
Rituxan.
Rotuxin. Are they putting you on the Rotuxin, brother?
Right. Howie, something totally different.
Oh, they just monitor it. Yeah. See, look, honey, Howie went off of the statin cholesterol pills too. Yeah, the solution's worse than the diagnosis, as far as I'm concerned. And Howie, if you went off of them too, you know what I'm talking about. And they had me on 30 milligrams of them things. I started. It was really bad for the first year, and then I started to get used to them, and then it came roaring back to where it was like, no way. I couldn't even get out of bed, and I got 10 more years to work. Plus, I want to work on my hot rods, man. When you're sitting in your chair and you can't even get out of your chair. Um, the ones I still have them over here. Clavostatin, clavastatin. Let me get it. I'll read it to you. Oh. You've lastin calcium. You guys could read that. Yeah. But that was the 10s. And then I have another one in there that's the 20s, and they wanted me to take 30 a day. And I was taking them, and it got to the point I couldn't take them anymore.
Seeing a cardiologist next week too.
Yeah, see, the only thing I'm going to try to do, like I said, I'm going to try to eat better. Kim constantly tries, and I'm the bad one here. I bring bad food into the house, and I think maybe we just start doing what she does and eat like the greens and the salads and the stuff like that. And I got to start exercising more, I guess. I used to walk at work on my lunch break rather than sit there and eat a bunch of crap. But I got off of that, so maybe I'll start doing that again, walking around the complex. I just don't like interacting with people over there, hun. Even if we just use the thing, do we still have that thing downstairs, or we get rid of that? Didn't we have one of those machines down there, or do we might have got rid of that? I think we got rid of that. Maybe we get a stationary bike or something. I don't know. But yeah, I got to do something.
one.
Howie, you're right. They are pushing pills. And she got upset. Like I went off of that. They had me on that the shot. What's that called, hon?
Ozempic?
Yeah, they had me on the Ozempic. Now you guys can see how thin I already am, you know. And well, like when I started doing YouTube, I was 208 pounds. And at my heaviest, I was 227. And I'm down to my high school weight, guys. I'm at 170 pounds, 6 feet at 170 pounds. I'm paper thin, you know, and they had me on the full blast stuff, 2.0. I said, I can't take this anymore. I'm still dropping weight. I think that when I weighed myself the one time, it was 168 and a half. And I'm like, nah, that's it. I went off of it. And then I had a doctor's appointment and I told her, I said, I'm not taking it anymore. And she said, she talked me into taking 0.5. She said, well, how about just 0.5? I said, okay, I'll try it. But I'm still thinking about getting all the way off of it. Especially they changed our health care at work. Now that was 100% covered. All my medications were covered because I have a chronic illness, diabetes. Well, it's not all covered anymore. And I went in, they have a tool kit that you can go in and look at what your costs are going to be next year. And it's like $350 or $60 a month for the Jardian and the Ozempic together combined. I'm not paying that much money. I'll just stop taking them. That's it. That's that. I'll just try to diet better. I mean, they're like I say, these drugs, what are they doing to us long term anyway? Like I said, the cholesterol medicine, they'll never get me back on that. I'm just telling her, no, that's it. It is what it is. We'll try it. We'll try a better diet or something. I'm not going to feel like that ever again. When the cure or the maintenance makes you feel worse than what's happening with you. No.
Jeff says when I'm standing, you can't eat grapefruit. But eat grapefruit and grapes every morning. Yep. Eat healthy, feel better. That's right.
That's right, Jeff. Good. That's excellent. That's what I'm going to try to do. That's like I said, I'm trying. Kim got us on these protein shakes now. The Life, what is it called, hon? Fairlife. They're so good. They taste like chocolate milk. It's instead of eating like a bunch of food in the morning or so, I just drink one of those shakes. It's like 16 or 18 grams of protein. They're 30 grams. Them are the Fairlife is like you read these protein shakes, most of them are 16 or 18. Fairlife is 30 grams and only 2 grams of sugar. So that's my breakfast every morning now. Thinking about making it my lunch and just eating one healthy meal a day. That's what my coworker does. He fasts every single day. Now, I can tell you the first couple months, he was one moody for him to get used to it. But once he got used to it, he's a really nice guy. And once he got used to it, he was fine. But the first couple months he started fasting, he was cranky. So he might have to put up with me being cranky for a couple months because I might start trying to do that with him and just eat one meal a day. Yeah, and he eats what now he does that all week, but his rule is on the weekend he eats whenever he wants, whatever he wants. So he'll have a nice breakfast. He'll eat whatever he wants on the weekend, but during the week, one meal a day. And his numbers have dropped to the point now he doesn't just go off of medicine like we're doing, but he's actually come off of medicine because his numbers are dropping so low from fasting. He's down to one pill a day, and he was on a whole bunch of pills. So he's down to one pill a day. So I don't know. So we'll see what happens. I do not like the Ozempic though. I don't think I'm going to stay on that. It is all about the money, Howie. They have no intention of healing anybody. They just want you to pay every single month. And I am not paying that much money every single month. I'm just not going to do it. I'll starve myself. What else you going to do? Howie's on 2 meals a day. All right.
Botox is helping Josh with his migraines.
All right. I heard that. I guess it's the pressure from having the injections, Josh.
I don't think so.
No.
Botox relaxes your muscles.
Maybe we should tell Gordon about that. My brother-in-law gets real bad migraines, Josh, and he has to take a pill for that. And when he's having it, he gets away from everybody. He doesn't want to be around anybody when he gets a migraine. When they come on, I was working with him on my son's house, and you could tell whenever he was getting one, just leave him alone. He's got to go home. Ooh, man, Howie. I hope I don't have to get that, dude. I saw you just had your anniversary last month, or not last month, last week. Your daughter put up a post on it on Facebook. Yeah, I hope that don't happen to me, man, because I get stones too. That's the worst. $32 injections once a quarter. Wow. Yeah. Try to walk, and you're down to 2 meals a day, Howie. We can only do so much. I'm falling apart too, brother. I don't know if it's the hobbies we're on or whatever, but it's something. But I agree with you about that money situation. It is all about the money. I don't want to call myself cheap. I'm thrifty. Now Kim's tight. she holds that money tight, let me tell you. But it's like, just like you see me working on the car, I'm finding as many solutions as I can to work on the car and not cost a bunch of money. You know, it's like when we did the windlace, $5 for that little grommet tool. $5. That for the retainer piece that actually goes there, they're $150. My 4 pop rivets with the windlace and the grommets, $5. Same job. And I guess I'll make toe kick panels at some point. You just make them out of cardboard and cover them in vinyl, right? I mean, it's just I don't need them right now. It's kind of like a race car. I'm not putting if I put a carpet in, I'll do it. If I don't, maybe not. I just want it like sort of finished. Like when you open the door, I like the windlace there. It looks more finished when you open the door at a car show or something. But I don't want to go too far into the extreme. I would like to make panels for the back to match the door panels on the front. I'll do that at some point. But what I have there now, I got that Lawan board, and I just got it sprayed with the Raptor for now. That's good enough for now.
Well, they're kicking me out in the future. That's pretty good, right?
Yeah. Well, hey, man, as long as you're stable, Frank, I just hope you're feeling better. I hope they get whatever plumbing straightened out. You know, we need to keep the hot rodders around fixing these old cars. Who else is going to do it? Who else is going to do it? I don't know. There isn't as many guys doing what we do anymore, man.
I'm doing good, buddy. Thank you very much.
Kim's not allowed to get sick for a while. She's used all her sick cards up. What'd you say? Whatever, my butt. She makes me worry too much. What have you been, hon? You've been to in the hospital like 3 or 4 times in the past 4 years, 5 years. What are you talking about? You had to go in there for your collapsed lung. You had to go in there when you had that real bad bronchitis infection.
Yeah.
And both of those times you scared the crap out of me, right? And then all the other trips to the hospital.
That wasn't stays though. That was just in and out.
Yeah, but it's the same thing. The worry is still the same. I'm supposed to die first.
The last one wasn't my fault.
No, the last one wasn't your fault.
But the last lung wasn't my fault.
No, it wasn't. It could be. They say they're blood clots, Howie. They say you got to watch for blood clots. They say that shot causes blood clots now. So I don't know. I'm no scientist, man. I tell you, that's why I said, Howie, I'm getting way too thin. That's why I think I'm going to come off that Ozempic. I'm down. Like I said, I weighed 170 pounds in high school. And at my heaviest, when I first, I was about 208, like I said, when I was first started the YouTube. And at my heaviest, I was 227. I was a wrecking machine at 227. That's when I was lifting weights and everything. I was bench pressing 300 pounds. Huh?
Glenn and BBK are here.
Oh, Gorney's here. Glenn's here. What's up, guys? The G's. My G's are here, man. Yeah, Tim, I was. There's some pictures around here. I was jacked, and I wasn't on any kind of steroids or nothing. I was lifting weights every day. This used to be where I'm sitting right now used to be a carport, and there used to be a door right over there. Right where I'm sitting, I had a full weight kit, and I'd lift weights every day.
I
Legs.
was looking for a spot welder. What brand would you recommend, or just plug weld?
The spot welders, Jeff. I got the one, and Don, he's in here. I think Don's Hot Rod Garage is in here. He turned me on to what he was using was those. They're real heavy and bulky, but those ones from Harbor Freight. But they only fit in certain places, So you can only use them in certain places. But where I can't use them, I just plug weld with a MIG, and all my welders are from Eastwood because they're cheap and they work. My Miller MIG at work is no better than my Eastwood here at home. Now, my TIG welder Miller at home or at work is better than my Eastwood at home, but that's whatever. But yeah, the Harbor Freight $150 job, and you can get longer tongs on eBay. I already had to buy one set of replacement tongs because I stripped the holes that my tips came loose. So I stripped the holes when I went to change the tip. I guess it was still hot and or whatever. I ruined it. So I had to buy new tongs. And I noticed they have longer ones there because certain things, but they're so heavy and bulky. You have to have a lot of patience. Make sure the metal's bare where the tongs touch. It will go through the protective coatings, but it does not like the weld through primer at all. So there's that. So you're dealing with bare metal between the two pinch points with spot welds. When you're using the MIG, you can put the weld through primer, then wherever your hole is, I just etch that clean where the weld is because it's going to burn off anyway. And that's how I do my plug welds. I got some shorts on that videos, but that's what I do. I mean, there's guys on YouTube that do professional restorations. They have those ones that are on robotic arms. I ain't got that kind of bread, man. I don't know if you do, but I don't. And they're,
I didn't send you the number yet, one. I'm tired of those bumper stickers.
Oh yeah, she's tired of the bumper stickers. I think everybody in here's got everything, haven't they?
I'm tired of those bumper stickers.
Are you? Well, I was thinking about getting baseball caps, but you said no. So I don't know what you want me to do, hon. Can you get me my beer out of there, hun? Man, everybody really wants to guess, hun. So I guess give me a number. I'll do one. Hang on a minute. What is that? Okay. Number between 1 and 50, 1 and 50 for a bumper sticker. Go. Which one will I do? Here's an old bumper sticker over here. I guess there we'll do one of these ones or something. Thank you, hon. Oh, one got it.
One got it. 6.
The number 6, one got it. We'll send you a bumper sticker, buddy.
He started guessing the numbers anyway.
He started guessing numbers before we even had a number.
Number was 6.
The number 6. Number 1. One guessed 6. So there you go. There you go. So that's everything that's going on around here, guys. You would like to have your winnings applied to the inner roof skin of the Nova, please. Okay, one, I'll do that. You will not get it in the mail when I put the roof on. Now, you're about a month out, buddy. Maybe a little, well, your mail would probably take that long to get there anyway. So it might be a month, maybe 2 before I put the roof on, but I will have the roof on around Christmas, maybe shortly after. You guys, when you see the damage at the driver's side pillar, and I think I've showed you in videos, but when we get into fixing that, when you see how bad that really is, that's where the mouse was getting in to live underneath the headliner inside. That's where he was getting in, and the guy made it worse. I mean, he filled it with tiger hair, you know. So I don't know, but it's all right. We got the new, when you get the roof braces, we got the new outer piece, but see there, and we got one underneath, but the structure that's there for both sides of that is not there anymore. So I'm going to use, when we take the brace off, I'm going to use the passenger side as a template to make one and then just flip it upside down to fix it. At least that's what I'm thinking I'm going to do.
110 or 220.
Yeah. All right, Tim, take it easy, man. We're not going to be on much longer anyway, brother. I appreciate you coming in and checking us out, man. And like I said, any of you guys that are here for the Nova content, it is coming back. I just want to get these jobs on my 55 knocked out before I put it away for winter. All right. Something.
It's hard. I understand where Don's coming from. It's hard. YouTube is hard.
It really is. You guys are right. You know, and it's so hard to catch on. You know, it just is. You have to be, I know I'm not consistent, so I get it. You know what I mean? They say consistency. But when you put out consistent videos and they're consistently not getting views, it just takes it out of you. So it is what it is. It's like the video I put out, was it Wednesday? That when I put the grommets in the windlace, and it got like 250 views on YouTube. It got 105,000 and counting on Facebook. You know what I mean? So where's your priority? I get a lot more traction on Facebook, you know, and you know, so I enjoy making videos, but sometimes the heart comes out, man. It's just the heart. And like Don said, you know, you just to get back in the groove. I get it.
Jeff wants to know a 110 volt spot welder or a 220 volt.
I got the 120. I got the 120. Just make sure when you get the 120, and I think Don, isn't your spot welder 122? Or you can get the 240. I don't think it's any better, but I will tell you this. You need at least a 20 amp circuit with nothing else on it. I would recommend 30. I think they recommend a 30. I have a 30 amp 120 in my shop, but I make sure you have at least 20 amp. I guarantee it'll pop a breaker on a 15 amp, you know, but that you just let them eat, man. Don got a couple videos on it. I got a couple shorts on it, but the 120 from Harbor Freight's fine. It's easier. The cord's smaller. And like I said, that thing is so bulky and heavy. When you go into the store and physically put it in your hand and then visualize yourself holding that while you're doing. When you're out in the open, it isn't too bad. But I've been doing it like laying under the car, doing the wheel tubs, wherever I can, I use it because it looks closer to factory. But sometimes you just can't, and you have to pop holes and do a MIG plug. See, Don's 110 too. That's where he turned Don's the guy to turn me on to him. Yo, David, you are late and we're not going to be on much longer. So chug, chug, chug. Chug, David, chug. I really got to stop over there and see all you guys at Bad Chad's. I still watch his videos. He's finally painting that Bugatti, the Bugatti, the $40 million Bugatti car. I like the color too. It's like a white tan, almost a champagne color. I like the color he picked. All right, David. Thanks, man. That's cool, man. I appreciate it. I always worry, especially like I haven't had any world stamps in a while. So they say on the internet you use 3 American stamps and they'll make it. So I cross my fingers whenever I put it in the mailbox. Yes. That's a good.
I've had so many commercials tonight. It's unbelievable.
What, on my video, hon?
Yeah, like I've had at least 30.
Wow. Now that's what it takes. It's one world stamp or 3 American stamps to get international. So I used to get a book of the international ones, but I got all these regular stamps, so I'm trying to use them up. Now you don't want me to mail it. You want me to put it on the roof skin of the car. I'll do it. It's not a problem. I got one on the inside of the quarter panel on the driver's side. I'm going to put one on the passenger side too.
No more YouTube channels for Kim. Kim's done with YouTube.
Yeah, Kim's decided she doesn't want to do it. And that's okay. It's like I said, I've slowed down. Dawn slowed down. It is what it is. I tell you this. Yeah. Well, you might do it again someday, hon. You never know. Don't count yourself. Yeah, don't count yourself out.
When I retire, I have more time.
Yeah. Kim should do a kitchen show because she is a good cook. I was telling her we should do a baking show. Because I like to get a little toasted and bake sometimes, but I can't eat the stuff that I make, but I enjoy making it. But I can't eat it. So we eat it. Kim and I both have a little bit, and we end up giving it to my kid or throwing it away. And it's good stuff. It's just my diet don't allow for it. Anyway, guys, I think we're going to wrap it up. We had a good little visit, didn't we? I'm out of stuff to talk about, but keep looking for videos. Like I said, I'm I'm going to crank out another video. If that part comes tomorrow, I'll start that video tomorrow. It's not going to take that long to do the job, but it'll be like a 15-20 minute video. It'll be something. Yo, why are winging it with Tracy? Nice. Nice, brother. Good deal, man. I appreciate all you guys coming in and hanging out with us for a little bit, man. But let's wrap it up, and we'll see if we can come in next week or not. Well, I no promises. It depends on what we got going on. But we'll visit with you guys at least every couple of weeks, if not next week. All right. We'll see what happens. All right. Till next time. Take care, everybody.